2, 1. Hey everybody,
Madam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are
Working Title.
We're back, still stuck in the paths currently. This is obviously day 2 of Shingeki, Attack on Titan. I think it's called Sinners today. But before we jump in, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so, leave a comment down below your opinions on this particular chapter, how you're feeling about it, how it made you feel, your MVP of this chapter, and we'll see you in the reaction. Love you guys. Bye! Tatake. 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 Tatake.
What are you doing? Don't you remember
Why you're here?
why you're here?
Damn.
Right.
スラトは予算まで持つかな
No.
絶対にたどり着いてみせる。
Yes. Let's go.
ハニさんが繋いでくれたこの飛行艇、最後の望み、
Dude.
俺が必ず基地まで届けてみせる。
I hope you...
Anya,
必ずだ。
don't die with the ship.
No, he is.
He's just gonna like crash into a
必
colossal.
ず地ならしを止めてくれ。何としてでも。
No matter what it takes.
Give it all, baby.
おにゃんこ
Gonna be having a bruised chest after all this.
作戦を話し合おう
Yeah, what's the strat for this?
兵長とピークが見た始祖の巨人はこんな形でいいエレンがどこにいるかわからない
Oh, that's actually true.
どこにいるかわからなくて
Shit.
まとめて吹き飛ばすことができるあなたがレベリオ軍港を跡形もなくしたように、あなたの超大型巨人
Don't remind me.
But even if you destroy its mobility, he can still change forms, and you can fight him at an
でもそ
easier
れは
form.
エレンとの対話を尽くしてから
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
was
say,
saying, what if he
そ
just
れでも他に
disconnects
エレンを
from
止める
him?
術がない時
Do we
の
still have the dynamite?
最終手段だ
Okay.
nuking is last resort. Okay.
Okay.
最終手段があるに越したことはないが
Yeah.
エレンはジークを介して始祖の巨人を支配してんだろう
Yeah.
先にジークを殺しちまえば地ならしは止まるんじゃ
True.
he's just like, make sure we kill the monkey, please.
We won't.
I hate that bitch.
そう予想した
それもジークの位置がわからないんじゃ
探すしかねえだろうあの骨の中か
The
ら
beast of
He has
bones.
arms? I didn't know
Yeah, he
that.
was hanging like this.
I didn't know that. That was just a head.
He wants that bastard.
ジークは
Of course, man. He already told him that was his body.
力を俺はセイレンとダツを撃ち殺して知ってる顔をめちゃくちゃに切り刻んだ裏切り者って言われながら
Yeah.
世界を救うためだって言い聞かせて
I really love Connie's look as an
ならい
adult.
なお前もベルトルトの兄も辛かったよな
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day.
もうあがなうこともできないさ。
Anymore. Yeah.
残りの人類を救ったって一生自分を許すことはないだろう。
Definitely staying with you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
The last 2 years he's got left.
Yeah.
Or year.
だからまあせめて残りの人類を救おうぜ。
あがなうことができなくてもとにかくやるしかねえよな
The pros.
そうだ。俺たちは同じだ。
They've all played the same game at this point.
お前を責める資格なんてなかったんだ。
We're on the same chessboard.
人を救
You
うた
almost
め
killed a kid.
Yeah.
So you tried.
レベリオ襲撃の夜にエレンに同じことを言われた。
Wow.
俺はエレンの考えてることが少しわかる気がする。
Because it's basically you.
俺たちに止めてほしいんじゃないのか。
There we go.
That's what we were talking about.
Go!
どういうことエレンは全ての巨人とエルディア人に影響を与えることができる
Yeah.
なのに僕らは代わりに
Exactly.
Very good.
See?
Good point, Adam.
Glad we brought it up in our post talk.
Yeah.
エレンは意図的に我々を放任してるってこと
Right.
Yeah.
そう
It's a giant play.
まるで
Well,
僕たちがどうするのかを試すみたいに
a
ど
test?
うして地ならしを止められるかもしれない
It's because he doesn't really want this to
あいつだっ
happen.
て辛いはずなんだ。
Yeah.
人
It's
類
not
虐
fun
殺なん
for
て
him.
とても耐えられることじゃない。
And he's doing it at the biggest scale
も
ever.
う始祖の力を誰かに任せてしまいたい。
Mm.
Yeah.
それができなければ終わりにしてほしい。
He's like, it's a death wish.
That's exactly what Aaron's feeling.
Oh,
Oh, cute Aaron. Oh,
man. Is he listening?
またかこれは
Good thing Iron Capone's still flying the ship.
なんだ
yeah.
聞いてくれ、これ以上誰も殺さなくていい。島はもう大丈夫だ。
Keep trying.
Go to the tree.
僕たちが悪かった。エレンをここまで追い込んだのは僕らだ。
あとは俺たちで何とかするから
Just come home.
俺たちのために虐殺なんてやらなくていい
For our sake.
I love this.
サシャのことでお前を憎んだけど本当はお前だって悲しかったんだよな
He was.
なのにちっともお前の立場になろうともしなかった
I hope they all talk to him.
I know, I love hearing all their
Yeah, me too.
feelings.
This is really nice.
Yeah.
私はあなたの罪
Oh
を一緒に背
man,
負いたい。
that's love right there.
同じ罪が私たちにもある。
They all came to that realization
だから
too.
もう私たちを遠ざけないで。
Say it.
だからお願い
No. Say I love
帰
you.
ってきて。
だとよエレン
You
今
dumbass.
ならケツに蹴り入れるだけでおいなんとか言ったらどうなんだ
Right.
Peak didn't say anything.
地ならしは止まらない。
Oh.
パラディ島の未来を運に任せて放棄することもない。
おい
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
The tree, dude.
That's where he's at.
He's a kid.
It's creepy.
Yeah. Can you chain them up?
Probably could.
Ugh.
Is he like what's her face? Ymir?
Yeah.
He doesn't have pupils.
I don't know.
Wow, yeah, the crazy heartbeat.
もうこれ以上遠くへ行かないでよ。エレン。
What if
俺
he's
は自由を手に入れるため世界
Oh,
あ
yeah. Oh, there's
Zeke!
Zeke!
and Ymir?
お前らからは何も奪わない。お前たちは自由
Wait, wait. Maybe that's not.
They just came back in a circle.
お前らが
Wow.
Y'all just got pranked.
自由
But wait, now there's two people up there.
続けるのも自由
They're free to protect the world. He's free to keep.
互いに曲げられぬ信念がある限り俺たちは衝突する。俺たちがやることはただ一つ。戦え。
Yeah.
そんな。じゃあなんで僕らをここに呼んだんだよ。
It's a call for help.
話し合いは必要ないと
Oh,
話すため。
only a fight.
Wow.
俺を止めたいのなら
You gotta
俺
chase
の
me.
息の根を止めてみろ。
Kill me.
Do your very best.
お前らは自
Which
由
Your freedom.
is exactly what he wants. He just wants them to put their best performance in and then kill him. And that will make the hero's journey.
どうした
どうやら俺の予想は当たった
You
ようだ。
guys want them to kill him.
どうしてもダメなのか交渉の望みはついえたらしい
Yeah.
どうせ
We kill him. That's it.
団長
Poor Armin, man. The boat. Let me drive the boat.
これからどこへ
Let me drive the boat.
ですがすでに国としては立ち行かない状況にあるでしょう
More than likely.
The whole globe should be.
魚しか食べるものがなさそう。
ジークとエレンを結びつけたのは私です。この大殺戮を招いた罪をあがなう術など存在し得ないでしょう。
Literally, all you can do is go and make things
私は全て
right,
を尽くして
right
模
your
索したとは
wrongs.
言えません。どうして
失う前に気づけないものでしょうか。ただ損も得もなく他者を尊ぶ気持ち。
It's a lesson.
でももう遅い。
兄さん、俺夢を見たんです。
You got a dream?
夢ガリアードの
Like a Titan
ジー
dream?
クさんの夢、いや
Whoa.
記憶です。
確か女型の巨人は他の巨人の一部を取り入れることでその能力が発現するんでしたよね。
What?
まあ女型は特に発現しやすいからいろいろ飲まされたけど、それが何？
やっぱりだ。じゃあ
もしかしたらなんとかなるかも。
いや、でもまさか本当に。
うるさいガキだもん。石炭でも運んでな。ジークの記憶を見た。
What did Zeke show them?
Yeah, what?
僕はジークさんの脊髄液で巨人
Yeah,
にな
so
りま
he's
した。
got a minute.
だから獣の巨人の特徴が発現してるみたいなんです。
Oh!
そ
What?
れで
一番よく見る記憶は雲の上を飛んでいた記憶です。
Him flying.
Yeah.
それが僕にもできる。そんな感じがするんです。
He was having those when he was still, you know, when he wasn't experiencing that. What is this? Where?
Dude.
Oh, rumbling. Or
Fort
本当
Salta.
に飛行船はあるのか。さらな。あの
And he's dead.
you're right.
本当に飛行船を奪って逃げられると思っ
By
て
stealing an airship.
お前ら LD
You Eldians. Oh, right, because he beat that dude up. They were fighting to get him out.
口に気をつけろよ、マーレ。
Marlian.
Yeah.
お前がまだ踏み潰されてないのが誰のおかげだ。お前が裏切っても撃たれて死ぬ。家族全員で生き残るにはこれしかない。
Bet. Yeah, she made it too. Bet.
大丈夫だよ、ブラウンさん。
Brown?
私は強い。
Yeah.
きっとコルトとライナーと一緒だ。私たちの子は悪魔の島にいるんだろう。
That's good.
とても生きていけるわけがしない。
That looks like Falco's dad, maybe?
最後まで一緒にいられたのに。
Is that Reiner's relative?
That's his mom right there.
ライナー。
フィンガーさん、
Who dad?
その話を窓から捨てろ。
これは
Peaks
娘の
dad?
俺なんかのために全てを犠牲にしていたのは一緒だぞ。
ったく。
おい、俺
Playing.
そんな
Oh,
They're already taking off.
生きでも残っていけばいいが勝てる。
he hit the brake.
No,
Oh,
dude.
no, he's stuck on it.
Oh gosh, I was looking at that view. That's the clouds.
なんだ
Oh yeah, it's the death clouds.
Yeah.
死ならしい。
Oh no.
追いつかれた。
This is a great place for a battlefield, though. It's open.
Oh my! Oh, I forget how large that thing is every single time. Why are we walking? What? Put some pep in your step.
There's nothing
Oh
left,
man.
dude.
Is there an underground bunker we can go to?
Dude, come on. This is where our crew's going, right?
Yeah. They're trying to stop him from taking this. They're probably gonna try and blow it up. This is like last
どういうこと
defense.
だ。爆撃だよ。
Bombing it.
巨人の手が届かない空から
What is he gonna do?
They're just thinking, what horrible thing's gonna happen?
He's gonna throw like
What can
another
he
type.
do?
爆撃だ。
Here's a test to see his OP.
Yeah.
助かるのか。
飛行船部隊とこの要塞にいる全ての兵士に告ぐ。ここが人類に残された最後の砦となる。諸君らの創建人の
They have like 3 artillery cannons.
Yeah.
結果がどうであろうと
Keep fighting.
諸君らだけの責任ではない。憎しみを利用し憎しみを育み続け憎しみに救いがあると信じ
And it
我
didn't.
々が至らぬ問題の全てを
True.
悪魔の島へ吐き捨ててきた。
Fair. I like this guy, whoever he is.
その結果あの怪物が生まれ我々が与え続けてきた憎悪を返しま
Right
した。
back towards you. Love it.
もしも再び
We survived this. We need a change.
二度と同じ過ち
Good.
を
I'm
yeah.
so down with this guy.
私は
I like this. Just sucks that it takes the end of the world for people's hearts to change.
Right here.
Yeesh.
She was a proud nationalist, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
憎しみ合う時代との決別の
Mutual aid.
飛行船部隊隊列整いました目標高度に達して爆撃開始します
Come on.
Yeah,
The
right.
steam alone will call out to blows up. Blows up.
Have
blows
hope.
up. Blow
Have
up.
hope.
怪物との別れを
You'll.
He's gonna look up at.
Yeah. Oh, he's using hyper beam.
進撃
Warhammer.
の拠点に動けな爆撃を開始しろ
Screw it. Just do
They'll blow
it.
up before they get near him.
Do it. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Doesn't look like it's doing anything to Aaron.
I'll take some colossals though.
He's got the armor ability.
Yeah.
この攻撃に全てをかける
Man, that's crazy. Oh! That's like an album cover.
Oh my gosh.
That's sick.
What was the electricity?
I
What
don't know.
is this?
Beast Titan?
No, Beast.
What? What? Is he gonna start throwing? He's
Yep.
gonna start throwing shit.
Wow.
Wow, how? I don't get that. How? Warhammer! That's a Warhammer thing!
That's what I just said.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Shit, fuck. Oh man, what a shot. This song, by the way.
Perfect.
It's a fidget spinner!
Jesus
Do the
Christ,
thing.
it's Jason Bourne.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ew.
What about your artillery? Wow. Airship. Let's go, baby. Here we go. We're here. We're here already.
The fight's
Titan
about to
drop
begin.
down. Whoa! Oh,
Lightning.
Bring the thunder, baby.
let's go. Onion coupon. Let's do this thing.
Onion coupon?
Yes.
Holy shit nuggets, dude.
Betskis. He's a G.
Running low on fuel. What are those numbers? What are they?
Marleyan.
Whoa. That's Aaron.
Yeah, he ain't giving you the easy route. You gotta work for it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird. Wow.
So weird, man.
これに全ての力を用いて撃滅地ならしを食い止め
They're just gonna.
Dodge and weave. Don't recon this. Oh boy, something's happening there.
Jump.
Whoa.
Do it.
Shock.
Nuke. Jump.
We're dropping, boys. Tilted towers.
Tilted
Come on.
Do the bite. Yes! Get that bit! Nice! Wow. But he's disconnected, so it doesn't matter.
Does that? What does that mean?
Yes!
She's got the explosives.
Yeah.
She's strapped up.
How does she carry them?
Anya? Okay, aim at like his neck or something. Or safe flight?
Move! Guys, move.
Okay, he's good.
終わりの巨人に射撃の巨人まであれは立体起動装置まさかパラディ島勢力が
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Do
Superhero landing.
Do it.
もう一度質問させてくれ。君のどこが自由なのかって。そこから引きずり出した後。
He's not even looking at them.
Part 3. What's it called?
Okay.
Oh! Over.
Oh,
It's done.
Okay, so it's a part 1, part 2, guys.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see if there's more. Octobliza?
Yeah, wow. Right. Can't believe we're done.
Yeah.
That
was
flew.
fast.
I forgot about thinking there might be 3 chapters in
Yeah.
this. It was just like it's over. I was like, I literally was thinking to myself, oh, the next episode's gonna be so fun to watch.
And then we're done.
Why it said? Why was? If we're saying there's 3 parts, why is the first part half an hour? Both parts are half an hour.
They both.
Yeah.
And
That
probably
was-
just
That was like
misguided
20.
news.
It was like 26 minutes, that one.
Yeah. It seems like info has been a bit flaky the past few days with AOT.
I know. Get your crap together with this, man.
Yeah, I gotta say, before we even talk about
It's
the episode,
insane.
and we were really nice about the last episode, I don't know if it's MAPPA, I don't know if it's the owning of rights of Shingeki no Kyojin, I don't know if
The
it's
Marleyans.
Crunchyroll, I don't know if it's the Marleyans or Aaron that's
Aaron.
messing this up, but guys, just, I don't know what it is. Every other medium... It seems like it's specifically mostly anime, but every other entertainment business in the world seems to know how to announce shit and get it out on the right time. I understand this takes a lot of work. I appreciate the work these people do, but just don't leave us hanging like we were today. That's all I ask.
I mean, last week Sam and I thought we were getting a whole season.
Right.
Are
that
you
was
fucking
just fake.
for real?
That was fake news.
Yeah, it was-
Unfortunately, fuck Dextero or Dexerto, whatever they're called.
Yeah. Just trying to get some clickbait.
Yeah.
Anyways,
this though.
It's a good episode. Good episode.
Yeah.
Not as emotionally pulling. That was definitely the first episode for sure. But this was a good continuation. I'm very glad that we decided to do a post talk for the first episode because the discussion went hand in hand with this episode.
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
Very nicely.
Wow. Unreal.
Yeah, I mean, we essentially called a lot of things that
they said.
Talked about from Aaron's will, what's on his mind, Reiner being a hero or his similarities with Aaron,
wanting to Aaron for them to
stop
him,
and even the concern you had people's opinions on will they change their heart because of what is happening, because you brought up the concern. I don't know if I could trust knowing that they did this to the world,
right?
And we saw the response of the people who were being harmed by world-sized devastation and their hearts changing. But to bring it to the beginning, we've dealt with the loss of Hanji. And trying to figure out exactly what are we going to do about Aaron, how are we going to take him out, kind of analyzing his centipede-like body, his weird-ass structure. And
also kind of the overarching theme of the episode being sinners. Everybody is sinned. Everybody has played a part in this undoing. Of the rumbling happening, everybody from John, Connie, Mikasa, Armin, to the lady who's related to Mikasa, the Azumabita. I forgot how to say their names.
Hizuru? Something?
Hizuru is the place.
Oh.
Azumabita or something. It's some. I forget it. Anyways, but
Onion
regardless,
coupon.
those onion coupon. Everybody has realized they've played a role in this game that has been going. This game of prejudice, hatred, and war. And even later on in the episode, though, they're all feeling it as well. Annie's feeling it.
Right.
I felt it hit Connie the hardest.
It definitely hit Connie the hardest.
Yeah.
Especially too, you could see the You can see in his interaction with Reiner, like coming to terms with his hatred of Reiner and realizing that like he is one and the same with Reiner.
Yeah.
And now at this point, the person you cared about, who now you despise most, and is on the opposite side, you relate to more than anybody. And you both are in this like common mission together to stop this, to right your wrongs, and push forward and make it new.
One of my favorite lines was actually very early on with Reiner talking about like, it's never easy to know that you're going to be doing a killing, but not just a killing, but for someone to want to take this upon themselves, there cannot be joy in it. Like,
you'll never get over it. This isn't something easy.
You don't just go into this doing this. Yeah, like it's not. It's going to be something that literally ruins how you live as a person.
Just carry it, man.
Yeah. And yeah, I did like the Connie realization too, like with killing Sam and Daz, realizing it's never been easy for you. And while the initial breaking of the wall might have been easy for Reiner because he was delusional as a kid, he
had to grow with his actions. He had to realize what he had just done.
But it did hit him right away too, because remember that like the little tease of Reiner and Berthold in like second episode during the famine or something.
They were like, "Whoa!"
They're like looking like at all the people that are like starving next to them. So yeah, it hit them for sure. And then, I mean, it definitely hit Reiner because he had to lie to himself, which is why he had the freak out, which led to one of the greatest episodes. But it does take a mental toll, and I also love the other line. Like, I don't expect it to ever leave me. Like, I really wish that it could leave me one day, but even if we are successful in our efforts, I just don't feel like it will ever detach from me, which it won't.
Yeah.
You can't detach.
The woman who's related to Mikasa said the same thing on the boat, too.
Right. Yeah. And that she had a part in it, and that ultimately another reason why Annie will come back into the Fringe is because
when she said,
or into the fray. Well, it's because would you change your regrets?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, sure, yeah, if I could, but
that's
can't.
Not possible.
It's concrete.
She said time will not go backwards.
But also stating that like you can't just do nothing,
right? Because
then you just wither away and sit in your own guilt pool. Like, the best thing to do is to do what Reiner and all of them are doing, which is to make a concerted effort to fix how they are and never be like that again in how they behave towards people now on.
Yeah.
Showing acts of kindness on a grand scale by saving people, heroic acts, killing the monster that you created, aka Eren. Killing your inner monster.
And Reiner too said, I'm pretty sure he said, like, this isn't even going to make up for what I did.
Yeah.
But this is something I can do.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, save however many millions you killed, save as many billions that might still be on this earth. Ideally. It seems... Oh, Zeke, what's your opinion?
Do you have thoughts?
What are your thoughts? I guess he was growling under there.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
Glad you said that.
Get the hell back under there, you stupid orangutan.
So we decided that final option is nuking.
Right.
And the plan is to figure out where Zeke is and sever the connection, because that is really what's holding this all together.
And he can be in anything.
Yes, and because of the Warhammer's ability, we don't know where Eren actually is and where he could be. He's not necessarily going to be in the neck or the nape, and Zeke, in theory, could also be hidden somewhere amongst the bones.
Wait, so then does that mean that's not Zeke that they were fighting?
It might not be.
It might not be. It
might not be.
Because that detached and nothing happened.
Exactly.
We haven't.
And it could, they could put all their efforts into trying to fight a fake Titan.
Yeah.
And then it just disappears.
I mean, who knows? He could have, when he did his rumbling transformation, maybe he took 3 of the Colossal Titans, or let's just say 8 of the Colossal Titans, and shrunk them down back to human size, stored them in his body somewhere amongst the bones, and he just has them ready to toss out because he still has, he has the king's control to manipulate them. So,
right.
He can just spawn out a beast. He can spawn out whatever.
Gosh. Yeah.
That's your OP that you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna see how it manifests.
Because now I'm just thinking, why hasn't he like armored the Colossals? You know, he could totally do that. Totally do that.
He could.
Yeah.
But for story purposes, he's only going to be able to do so much because there has to be a conclusion.
Yeah. And I mean, I think in fairness too, you know, one of the things I actually thought about to
combat the OP.
Yeah, and I don't even want to jump necessarily to when Eren starts talking to them, but one of the thoughts I kind of had when they were talking about maybe Eren wants us to do this. And, you know, he gives the speech later on of freedom. Like, I have my ultimate freedom, now you have yours. Do what you want with it.
Yeah.
But just know we will have to fight. There's no talking. Like, you've decided your path, I've decided mine. Before he had said that, I kind of had wondered if this was his out of, like, you know, he never... Kind of like, sorry, Marvel spoiler, there's only one way. You know what I mean? Like Doctor Strange, there's only one way. I wonder if almost he has this, like, I can't stop Ymir. Ymir, you know, because back in the past, in the last season we had, he was like, you have been the one guiding me this way the whole time.
Right.
What if Ymir really does have the control and is like almost forcing Eren to do this, and Eren really doesn't want to, and so he's saying like, hey guys, I still have some control to not do stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not even like save me, but like Reiner said, if I had the Founding Titan's power, if I can't get rid of it, I want someone to stop me. I want someone to kill me. So it's almost like he is like creating a loophole for them to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, granted, with the whole freedom speech, I almost feel like, okay, either he's really, really playing the long game, or he's being serious. Like, this is the path I've chosen. Mm-hmm. Now you guys have to choose your own.
Yeah.
So it could be one or the other, but I kind of liked the idea of him Doctor Stranging it and giving like this one chance for you guys to do it. So
with that, is Eren saying you have to stop me or stop Ymir? Or to stop me is you stop Ymir?
Both.
Fuck!
I think...
Fuck!
Sorry. Yeah, I think... In my mind, I'm thinking he's saying stop me to stop Ymir.
Okay.
But they don't even understand that. They just saw Ymir for the first time. So...
I mean, do the other Titans even know about Ymir?
I doubt.
No.
The only one that might have...
Zeke was the first one to discover her at the end of, like, Season 4, Part 1.
Zeke probably has the closest inkling to it from all his research, you know, that him and Saber did.
Yeah.
Right? Saber, that was his name?
I think so.
Yeah.
So... Yeah.
Not to jump towards the end, but does that mean Falco could technically know?
Well,
since Zeke...
That's crazy.
That's fucking insane about that.
I want to talk deep on that, but
Yeah.
let's pause, because I just want to briefly go over when Eren called them into the paths, because I wanted to say I liked that moment where everybody had their chance to
voice out
their opinions and like the things that have been going through their minds too. Like you guys talked about, like Connie, being hit the hardest by some of the realizations, and I really love that he said I really was bitter towards you because of Sasha.
Yeah.
I hated you because of Sasha.
But now I see you were struggling.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I just saw something from... And again, the lady with Annie said the same thing. Yeah. Seeing from your perspective, I now know that you are hurting as well in that moment.
The empathy is really good this episode. That's one of the big takeaways for this particular episode, dealing with the fact that you're a sinner. So it's an ever-present thing for being a human, and you have to accept that it's a part of you, but doesn't mean it has to be who you are. I love people just getting things off their chest and saying I have done wrong. That's a consistent theme from the beginning of the episode to the end of the episode, even with the people, and we'll get to that on the hilltop. But I love that. I loved Armin just reaching out. He's so sweet. I love him reaching out to Eren, saying, "I'm sorry that I pushed you," even though Armin's so free from this.
Yeah.
Even to him, breaks my heart because I love that kid, that man, so much. Just doing his best to try to win Eren over to his side. Mikasa as well.
Same as well.
Yeah.
She needs to say, I love you. She needs to say that.
I feel like that would be one of the few things that would like really hit Eren, because Eren, I think, is so numb to all of this at this point.
He asked her last season, and she just couldn't say it.
Well, that's romantic love. I don't even think we need just romantic love. Just the saying, I love you. Just like familial love.
I just think coming from her would be the most important
Yeah.
of anybody who's left alive at this point.
Just like the expression of that. Because, once again, it's not so much a romantic thing, but like it'd definitely be impactful for Mikasa. But I wish more of the characters in this show said it. Because I think Eren said it to them on the train in that flashback.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Or if he didn't explicitly say I love you, he definitely said I deeply care about you guys.
He gave the sentiment of love.
We beat around the bush with that kind of thing, and I wonder why the show does that, why it makes it so hard. Because I tell you guys all the time I love you. And I know for a fact they've gone through so much that should connect them, because they've been like military. So like they're literally like bloody brothers and sisters with each other. So it hurts me that they don't say that at all. What's the whole thing? You need 8 hugs a week or something at minimum to have a healthy life or whatever, and that's just one of many things. To say I love you could have done so much in this show. could do so much healing for these people, but I really like that. I can't imagine. We get to see it from the privilege of being viewers, from our we get to consume all the info. I can't imagine how trippy it must be for these people to just witness it from the limited versions of their lives in this world. I mean, this show is so convoluted. Imagine not getting an ounce of what we've been given and just have to be a Connie. And you just are in the blue sand world all of a sudden, and you see a little girl and you see a little boy, and you're supposed to believe that's Eren. I know we're in a world of Titans, so it's a bit already fantasy, but that's reality to them, and reality just keeps on getting crazier and crazier and crazier. We don't even understand what it would mean if the government said there's aliens one day.
Yeah.
Or there's angels and demons fighting in the sky. You know how radically our perspectives would shift?
Yeah.
And they're getting that dosages after dosage.
And they don't even have the concept of the history, you know what I mean? Because history's been rewritten so many times in the show.
And
Eren understands the lore of the entire universe of Eldia. So he gets it, and it's for Akane, it's dog, you're just being crazy.
Yeah.
I understand that Titans and everything, zombie monsters that eat humans, that we are also kind of are. I understand that's crazy, but y'all are being nuts for killing everybody, and they just don't get it.
And then it's people like Anya Capone who just find the ship, and then the whole ship just does.
Yeah, it's because they all did the
what was that about?
Yeah.
And then you got people like Levi who just are so removed by choice.
Yeah.
He's just dude, I'll kick your ass.
Killed the Beast Titan.
I was just thinking of him not recently, but several months ago around the time we were wrapping up this show, and I was laughing at the fact that this dude literally just signed up because he just didn't want to be down the underworld. He was just such a regular dude who was just super skilled and just threw himself in. What?
My voice cracked again. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I do a Naruto whisper right then. Something I missed, but it's just so funny. The perspectives that we are kind of unaware of because we don't watch it through their lens, but it's so fun. They came out plane, and then we went to the boat. So we already talked about Annie. Falco has got some Zeke juice up in his body.
What the fuck?
Well, okay, so that we get confirmation finally, which we assumed, but because Zeke gave him his spinal fluid, or rather, because he ingested it, he has. That's why he's the bird. He's not just the jaw; he's the bird. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Oh wait, but okay, no, but but it already made sense. It already made sense that he was. It didn't make sense that he was a chicken. But he was an animal because Porco. The Galliards looked like lions, or they had I looked like a lion to me, or some feline type of thing.
But it had the jaw is not an animal by trade. That's the thing.
Sure. I think it'd be cool if the beast portion helps ignite the chicken into the next phase of evolution, because it was a bloody chicken. Chickens can't fly; they soar with
His name's Falco.
Style.
It's gonna be a falcon.
He's
gotta
a
get
falcon, Sam. He's not
He's
a
a falcon.
He's a chicken.
There's nothing about him.
He's
that's
Al's toy-born chicken man.
No, my
That's what he is.
chicken. But regardless,
He didn't have wings. But
he
that's
is
what
getting the memories.
Yeah. Right.
Like, of Zeke, which is kind of wild. So I'm curious as, like, does that mean that he just search... You know, because remember, Zeke could search memories of the past... I mean, they all can. But Zeke was able to search the memories of the past user. So I'm curious as, like, is there going to be something that they learn as, like, the trick to beat Aaron?
Mm-hmm.
Like, does Zeke... You know, because Zeke's the most knowledgeable in Titans in the whole show. Does he know something that's like, this is our trump... Like, this is the real trump card. It's not the nuke. This is the trump card to save everybody. So, like, Falco, I need you to go.
I was just about to say, is Zeke talking to Falco? Or is Falco just having these dreams? He did say dreams, but I'm wondering if Zeke is trying to communicate to him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Or the spirit of Zeke communicating to him.
Okay.
Like All Might.
Crazy ass idea.
Vestige.
Yeah.
See, okay, I can't believe that the beast portion is coming into this because it makes it so much more fun. Dude, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how this would function. So, our original assessment of Falco, long before we even thought he'd get a Jaw Titan, we thought he might get Aaron's Titan.
Because the whole bird freedom
Because of
thing.
the bird freedom thing, and just Aaron having an inkling to be around him, like, or always around him.
Be a part of his life.
Or, like, there was a brief moment that I thought that he sensed that Gabby was in peril. Or who was it? Oh, no, I'm thinking of Reiner.
Yeah, I was
Damn
going
it.
to say, that was Reiner.
Or I'm just trying to think how it could work. Maybe it doesn't function. I was trying to think maybe if he's the next Attack Titan.
Yeah. I mean,
If he's the next one. If Aaron doesn't break away from that and he becomes the next Attack Titan, that would also mean he could be influenced by Aaron. Get Aaron's power and also meld it with the Beast Titan, which is Royal Blood. So, okay. Does this mean that Falco can now do Royal Blood stuff? Like Royal Titan stuff?
He has the spinal fluid.
Like, if he has the spinal fluid and he gets the stuff that Aaron has, he becomes the another founding Titan. Presumably, if he eats Aaron.
I
think he would need Zeke.
I think he still needs Zeke for the founding portion because he's genetically not Zeke. He just got the Beast Titan variant of... Because remember back in the day when they had, like, the hardening juice?
Yeah.
So they could take spinal fluid from specific Titans to have specific traits.
Mm-hmm.
So all it is that he's got the Beast Titan juice. He doesn't necessarily have like the Zeke juice. He's got the Beast Titan juice.
Right. And and he'll be able. Hopefully, he'll be able to do some Beast Titan things, aka fly, as a chicken. But he could also, if he has the Royal Blood, that could also. We have a buddy outside the show. We don't. His name's Zinc, but he's always had the idea that, or at least hope that, Titans will be gone. By the time this is all said and done, the next world, Titans will be gone. That could be a very plausible option, and I think that's the best option for world peace, honestly, to have trust in Eldia. I feel like Aaron wouldn't be the type to do that, considering he's being combative, saying you have to earn it. Like you have to fight me. You have to fight me. You have to get what you want. Do the whole presentation for the heroes so the world sees you as heroes. But I also don't think he'll be the one to take that away. I feel like that would have to be a Reiner biting him or Falco biting him. It's not Mikasa because Mikasa's not going to eat any of that. But
she can't turn into Titan anyways, right?
Right, she's not.
But she was there.
She has some Eldian in her.
What do you mean?
She was at the paths.
Yeah, she's some.
She's still Eldian. I'm saying, but she doesn't.
Oh.
Because
she has to become a crazy Titan and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I don't want to see.
Battery's about to die.
Weird Mikasa.
She just turns into a giant scarf.
She could be Muscle Mikasa from that OVA.
Yes. What were you saying? You both?
No, I don't. We're talking about Mikasa. Who would eat it?
Yeah.
I don't really know how likely any of the things we just mentioned would actually occur, but
yeah.
Well, I was thinking, how have none of the Titan shifters thought to select one, eat all the other ones, and become one?
We talked about that a long time ago, and I really think we need I feel like it'd be cool if it was like a Pokemon collect them all.
Evolve.
Like
Line on up.
Well, yeah, you have to save humanity and to fully end it and end the Titan problem. Everyone absorb it into one, and then you become it, and it's like, all right, there's no longer multiple Titan shifters, so we're just gonna end this for now. We're done. We're done.
And I don't even think you need to do the Pokemon thing. If you're the founding Titan, that's why the whole thing about Aaron.
He
Aaron
could just be
end
absorbing
it all, or he could just end it right now with the flick of a wrist. He could probably take all their abilities, because that's what they said in the second episode. Why do we still have our powers?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Why free Annie? Why give more possibility to kill him? Yeah, it's definitely just a presentational show that they have to do.
This reference is kind of spoilery.
Yeah, man, I can. Oh, I'm gonna hear it in the post. I'll get it.
Or Aaron could just divide up the 9 between the nations.
Yeah, maybe, but then we're just there's no.
Then there's still Then it's still It's starting off on a bad note, saying each of you get a nuclear device,
and then
it's we don't want to have nuclear devices.
Well, and the other thing too is that we're going to have to perpetuate the Eldian enslavement under humanity, because to keep the nuke working, you're going to have to breed Eldians, and the worst way to say it, and then they'll have to keep.
That's what literally happened in the show.
Doing, so
they literally kept them around as a way to keep tools of war, and then brainwash them to think that they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Well, you saying they don't want weapons of war.
You don't want to start off on a bad note.
Marley had it to begin with.
Sure, and Eldia had it before then.
Yeah.
But that's why now
that's what I'm saying.
This is the reset. Yeah. We are resetting everything by destroying the planet. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that. It ultimately comes down to
either no Eldians or something else.
I swear we've said this before, but the show just brings up the whole idea that people are inherently capable of doing absolute greatness or absolute horrible atrocities.
Yin and yang.
We have the capacity to be both devils and angels, or believe that devils and angels can exist, and to think that you can't be capable is a lie to yourself. You can. To think that you couldn't be the horrible person from 200 years ago, you could have, depending on where you were born. The choice ultimately comes down to change yourself now. Mm-hmm. You've just heard it from me. Now you make the choice. You can choose to not believe what I said and continue in the cycle, or you can realize that what I'm saying is accurate and get off your pride and change your heart. And that's all it comes down to. And the problem is, people wouldn't take my advice. They won't. And then they're going to have to end up like the people on the hilltop. Or the people on the hilltop where it gets so bad.
Yeah.
The world gets so atrocious because you didn't like that nation was evil to you, and then you attack the nation. They attack your nation. It happens. I mean, this is literally real life stuff. This isn't the show.
It's like...
Or you can say you can slim it down to the neighbor across the street, the person on the other political aisle. You can be resentful and hateful all you want,
and the hate that you send away is going to create the monster that comes
right back at you. You don't like that person's a bad person. Don't let it corrupt your heart, because ultimately you will become your own little sinful monster. And that's it's just what it is. What it's going to be, because pride comes before the fall, and the fall is happening right now. The devil is at their doorstep. Satan is literally present, murdering, and what is happening now? This is literally freaking Armageddon. And what are all the people doing? Now they're all like, "You're right." Well, it's too late now.
Well, it's
too late now.
Mikasa's relative said, "Why do we learn a lesson from their perspective?"
Yeah. Why do we have to learn it after the harm has been caused at that point?
Yeah.
That's
also the very unfortunate thing about yin and yang.
Yeah.
You don't know until you know.
Every action has a reaction.
And then the reaction causes another.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what hate is until you experience hate. And that's how you can know to not be hateful.
And then you watch Working Title reaction videos for reactions.
And you hit the subscribe button.
And then you create a channel, and we watch it. And then you watch us, and then I'm trying to think what else. It was really weird to see Warhammer Beast Titan.
Yeah.
Not sure I like it, but it's whatever.
I like the glass look in its eyes.
I
That
did.
was
Yeah.
kinda cool.
I'm glad we
that
got
It's like
stuff.
an
Some
adamantium
Yeah.
Titan. Beast
And
Titan.
that'd be very weird. It'd be cool if you can like spawn other users, but I don't know if I want to see them in silver form. Like I've always we've always talked about wanting to see. This is the only chance to get to see like past users. It's the only chance we're gonna get to see like how, because they kind of, I feel like it got ripped off a bit with the Emir flashback, because they had the chance to show us some of the previous users
They
of
really
the 9,
did.
and they did silhouettes. Like we saw like another weird
yeah,
dog
yeah.
looking version of the cart Titan.
I remember.
So this is the best chance to get some of that, and now I'm just like, damn. I don't want them to all look like Warhammer Titan versions, because I personally, I've never been a big fan of the Warhammer
Right.
design. I don't like the basic white. It's just a personal choice. It's all good if that's what it ends up being. At least I'll get to see like the molds. If it happens, it's gonna happen. We better get an all-out assault.
I
following four
think we
chapters
will.
or
I
whatever.
think when the Titans appear in full, I think we're gonna get.
We better get something
Crazy.
crazy, dude. We better get some serious stuff. The cart Titans got Satchel Dynamite. Reiner's going in, just tackled the maybe Zeke, fake Zeke.
Fake Zeke.
Anya Capone is safe and landed, potentially.
He's still flying.
Yeah, he's still flying.
Let's be optimistic. He's going to land that thing and he's going to keep on living.
Hopefully they have fuel. He can
I
re-up it.
expect
He's gotta get that last dance though.
Armin better go Colossal and start wailing on these guys. I want to see him fight the Colossals like as a
Just
Colossal.
start like duking it out. Like,
Yeah.
throwing
Is
I
it.
he
mean,
bigger
come
than
on.
them, or are they the same size?
Same size. They
That's
should
a good
be.
question. Yeah, I guess.
I would assume they're the same size. Or Aaron makes them.
It's hard. We've never seen Baratold near
Face
other
off
Colossals,
with- yeah.
so it's hard to know how different the special Colossal is versus basic Colossals.
Well, I mean, we can already see how huge Aaron is, but just seeing like Zeke, the Beast Titan on his back, what the fuck? He was like that big.
Dangling. It was weird.
Yeah.
He was dangling.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing too is, the Colossals were like this, and this was him.
Right.
Like, he was like this big.
Yeah.
The Aaron, I'm meaning. Like, it was wild. The
Yeah.
comparisons.
They have
It's
to be.
insane.
They're gonna be the same size. They have to be, because the size isn't the thing that would matters for Armin. It's the consciousness for being the user, and he can nuke. He should nuke the Nape. Nuke. I feel like the best planet option for you. Nuke the Nape of the founding looking creature, the whatever the hell that thing is. Force Aaron, because if you stop mobility, you can at least stop that thing from moving its rib cage on the Earth, and then what?
The wiggling.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah.
They trickle.
Yeah.
But
or the whatever.
right. But if you
It
can
was.
destroy that and it can't trickle anymore, it might have to come back into Berserk Titan, get like standard, attack Titan Aaron, and then we can have him fighting all the guys. I love standard Aaron. I don't
Right.
like,
Same.
that's one of my favorite Titan designs, and I want to see it one more time.
Well, I the only thing I like about this form of him is the shot of his face when he was
Right.
talking to them last season. That shot was epic.
Oh, the devilish thing,
Yes.
the black and green.
It was
and
just
white.
yeah.
That was really.
I want to get a tattoo of that.
Right.
What if, instead of making, like, past user Titans, it's just the different versions of each Titan, but, like, with Aaron's head on it? So it'll,
I could
it'll be
dig
like
that.
an Aaron attack Titan.
Yeah.
He spawns Aaron attack Titan. He spawns an Aaron cart. He spawns an Aaron jaw.
That'd
he
be
spawns
cool.
An Aaron
I'd be
armor.
down for that. And that would be a good at least there would be some change ups. I want to see some Titan change ups and not just let it be like people's fan fiction versions of like how they look. Like I want to see like I love Grisha's Attack Titan. That like big
Beefy
monstrosity. That's
one.
one of my favorite ones too.
Yeah.
There was lightning when Zeke appeared.
Yeah.
So does that mean that could be Zeke, actually, since there was lightning?
It could be. But once again, there's so many options. It could be Zeke. It could be Aaron creating a form of Zeke.
There's that I was thinking of.
Like, why give
I couldn't
Zeke
tell
free
if lightning
range?
came from the sky or if it came from below, like the
It
Warhammer
kind of just
does.
spawned there.
It just spawned.
Honestly, they didn't really show what happened after Disconnected. Did it keep fighting after that?
No.
No, he
I'm
just
willing to bet
tackled him.
it went dud. If you're not connected to it, I'm willing to bet it goes dud like twice from My Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can only go so long. It's a weaker version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like a Shadow Clone.
Yeah. Jitsu.
Yeah.
Knew it. You were gonna throw Naruto references.
Damn it! I thought of something else too, and I just lost it.
Yeah, and then cheers to the captain. Liked that final speech about mutual hatred. We caused this.
We gotta fix it.
We gotta fix it. Yeah, and good job trying. You burnt Colossal Titans. That looked cool.
That was an awesome bombing run. That was awesome.
It looked like a metal album cover that like Slayer would use or Cannibal Corpse.
Damn, and now it's over. Like the show's done. I can't believe we have to wait till fall, dude. I really hope that's just a prank and
they just like surprise us in the summer or something.
Yeah, I'd really.
Yeah.
For only like 4 episodes worth.
It took us a year to get 4.
I know.
2 episodes worth.
Yeah.
3 really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. But hey, I plan on doing some. I had my little hospital incident that stopped my AOT streams, but we good now. So when Last of Us and Cyberpunk, which are gonna be ending soon on our channel, give me some free time, I'm gonna be trying to do some AOT streams. So go check out the Twitch channel that we got. Check it out because I do want to be doing those. I think that'd be fun. We'll get some AOT content in before it's all said and done. What were you saying?
I was thinking of something and I can't remember what it is.
Trying to think, is there anything we missed out? I wanted to also bring up from the first episode that I loved the flash to Aaron at the tree.
The tree. That was cool. We didn't bring that up.
It's funny because while that scene was happening, I was just thinking simultaneously of our episode 1 reaction, just given that Mikasa just trashed on him for crying, and you should talk to your parents about that. And we were just giving her a hard time, like, what, dude can't cry? That was like one of the first things we said for our reaction.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Not
me.
I will say, overall, it was amazing.
Yeah, great.
More AOT greatness.
Yeah.
You know, nothing less than what we expect from the show.
The wait does hurt. It didn't stop me from being invested in it. Hell, I think that I was most emotional just hitting it right off the bat at the beginning of this, and then I was able to like cool my jets and like regather, and yeah, same as always for AOT. Yeah, happy. We have a
really bugging me that I can't.
You can't remember. Well, I'll give you some time. The battery's good. I just want to make sure that we've talked about all we wanted to talk about. If there's anything,
this isn't what I was thinking of, but this show is known for not holding back and being super grotesque.
It was very.
But just the beginning of just showing a child's head getting crushed.
That was very graphic.
I can't believe they did that.
And they didn't just do that; they did it in slow mo. You
saw the teeth break.
The skull fracture.
I looked away.
The teeth all shattered and exploding.
Yeah, and his face smushing like. Oh, and the dude killing himself. Yeah,
it was pretty bloody.
Took some balls for them to do that.
Well, I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
See, this is where I talk about like sometimes you don't want to like not to poop on another show that I'm not a big fan of right now that we're watching with Cyberpunk, but like they use it excessively, and it's numbing. And once again, that might be the point of what they're trying to do with that show. But I like for this that it's not constant, so that you're not like you remove yourself from the show. But when it happens, it matters.
It's
effective.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I was gonna say like I can watch a TV show and watch somebody get their head cut off, and I'm not really fazed by it. But seeing that, I couldn't look.
And I've seen manga panels from this show, and I know that it's more graphic than the anime.
Yeah.
Like with Levi and Zeke with the sword in the mouth up through the cheek.
Oh yeah.
Erwin's death, like it's very visible for him and the horse. Marlowe. I mean, there's very graphic things from the panels compared to this, and yeah, I'm glad that they upped it a notch, and it was effective. It was effective. Yeah. Who was your favorite from this 1 hour special?
Armin.
Yeah,
I think Armin. Armin to me has always been kind of like an interesting character that I don't know. He's never really. I could be wrong in not remembering our like rankings that we've done in the past, but I don't think Armin for me has ever truly been a favorite. But seeing Armin take ownership, step up, and become like probably the final commander of the Scouts,
Right.
And seeing him like being the leader that we've always wanted Aaron to necessarily be, that just Aaron never really became, has made me super proud of him, and I appreciate going to the ends of the world to want to save your friend, but also to try and stop your friend because it's the right thing to do. So.
Right.
Armin was my goat this episode.
He's so sweet.
I'll agree with you, but I really did I really enjoyed that scene of everything hitting Connie all
That
at
was
once.
good.
I really liked that, so I liked Connie as well. These episodes.
And probably gonna go with Reiner, just because I like that he just was very comforting to people. I like it kind of goes hand in hand, honestly, with the three that we all just chose: Armin, Connie, and Reiner, being kind of the people helping mold the friendships back together. I mean, Jean kind of too, but
more those
I'm choosing Reiner because y'all choose the other ones that helped forge the realization about past brotherhoods as well. I really did love him grabbing Connie. I thought that was really sweet because they were friends, and I think Reiner had some good heroic moments today with his talking points.
Reiner really brought them together.
Yeah, I think that's gonna really be helpful in the final fight together.
Yeah, and I mean honestly too, it's because he's the one that's dealt with this the longest and the most. Right now he's being that older brother that's been there, and he's like, you know what, we've all messed up, but we're taking the opportunity to change now and make it right.
Yeah. Let's just do a favorite moment. A favorite moment for the episode.
Okay. Are we doing part 1 and part 2?
Just do
all. Sure. Do favorite moment from part 1, favorite moment from part 2. That's it. I will say, just seeing the rumbling for the first time in all its horrendous, atrocious visuals. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy.
And then for the
second part, probably them all getting the chance to try and talk to Aaron in the paths. Yeah.
Since it's part 1, I'm choosing 1. Aaron talking to the kid.
Yeah.
That was a really good moment. Yeah. And since it's part 2, I'm picking 2. The fiery rumbling towards the end with the bombardment, and as I brought it up a bunch, Connie realizing.
Love this.
It was a really good scene.
Love that.
I'll say Hanji's send off. I think that was probably, funny, cool, great send off for an amazing character, but also probably maybe the second best Titan fighting sequence we've had in the entire show.
Yeah.
It could be number 1, but that's also just recency bias. And then, the second one for me will definitely be Aaron's call to action of you've got your freedom, I've got mine, there's no stopping us, bring it.
Yeah.
That was eerie, scary, and exciting all at the same time.
Well, that basically does it, which means once again we're going to have to detach ourselves from the show and then reattach ourselves for one last outing, hopefully, because the show will come to an end, and I'll be happy to do it with y'all.
Yes.
I'll be happy to do it with y'all. So
we got to do our outfits from the first episode.
We do. I actually thought you might do it today. I was like, I hope he doesn't.
It's not the end. It's not the end, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, okay. Well, there'll be some nostalgia waiting for y'all. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel so you can be there for the epic conclusion of Shingeki no Kyojin. Let us know your favorite moments, your MVPs, your favorite soundtracks, your favorite scenes, and we'll see ya when you see ya, I guess. Love ya.
Bah! Damn, we didn't do favorite songs.
All of
it.
Last
one.
Don't care.
Always.
All of them.